Father, I thank you, Lord God, for this opportunity, dear God, that you have given unto me this morning. Father, you woke me up, God. I woke up, Father, with no pain. I was in my right frame of mind. Oh, and I know, Lord God, that many who went to bed last night, if you look for them, and if you call for their name, God, their voice are lost in death. And here you are, Lord God. You have allowed me to see this day. You have allowed me, Lord God, to mount your pulpit one more time. Hey. To give to your people, Lord God, what you have given unto me. I pray, Lord God, that the words out of my mouth right now be edifying, Father, to you and to the ears of your people. Give me, Father, the strength. Oh. Give me the strength. Give me, Lord God, the anointing. That your people, God, will hear me. They will hear you, God, and not hear me. In the name of Jesus, we give you praise right now. In Jesus' name. I give my respect to the Holy Spirit for who indeed ahead of my life. My wife of 40 years. 40 years. Apostle Carol, the founder of this great ministry. To my daughter, Pastor Letitia Gibson, Pastor Alfred Gibson, and their absent. Recognized in Reverend Sister Moore. One of my ministers and deacons, prophets and evangelists. To Pastor Jackson, rest assured when you are here, names in my hand. Pastor Jackson and his wife. God bless you for being in our midst today. For those of you who are visiting, welcome. Rest assured you will be welcome at a later date. But I want you to know, don't feel shy of the worship. God is to worship. And if you can't worship him here, if you can't worship him here, my God, this is the only place you can worship God besides your home. I'm saying, when God gives you the opportunity, take advantage of it. If you visit the hospital, they are there lying dead. You think they want to be in the hospital? No, they don't want to be there. You think those who are in the ICU, that's what they call it, you think they want to be there? No, they don't want to be there. Those who are in the dire ward, you think they want to be there? No, they do not want to be there. God purposed you here to be here. Look around. There are new faces in here this morning that I've never seen before. It should tell you something. There are so many churches on this island that you could have gone to this morning, and you choose the Invaders for Christ ministry. It was a part of God's plan. It was a part of his plans. But we're going to talk this morning. You're going to find me in Judges chapter 6 verse 1. And rest assured, please read with me from verse 1 to 5. Once the media get it up, can we please stand for the word? And at the same time, read from verse 1. Then the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord. The Lord stayed in the hands of the Midianites. Yes.
And the hand of Midian prevailed against Israel. And because of the Midianites, the children of Israel made them dens, which are in the mountains, and caves, and strongholds. And so it was, when Israel had sown, that the Midianites came up, and the Amalekites and the children of the east, even they came up against them. And they encamped against them, and destroyed and they came as grasshoppers for multitude.
For both they and their camels
Were without number, and they entered into the land to destroy it.
God bless you. You may be seated. The reason why I asked you to read it like that, because I am growing in grace. I can read these things on my own. But when you get here, everything go blank. But this story, and you can study it. When I was told that I'm going to preach 2 services back to back, I said, Lord, what it is that you want me to share with your people. And my topic this morning, God promise is final. God promise is final. And you know, God is a man to his word. God promise is final. My God. Hey, you remember the children of Israel. Do you remember the story with Moses? When God called Moses to deliver the children of Israel. And if I can go back into how the children of Israel got into Egypt because of Joseph. Y'all remember Joseph, the dreamer? Hey, the dreamer. When he told his father and his brothers that they would have bowed to him. What do you mean we supposed to bow to you? It was a part of God's plan. That's how the children of Israel get in Egypt. Now, how they became slaves in Egypt? They grew in multitudes. And when the Egyptians saw that they were growing so much, they said, now look here, these people are multiplying. Now we got to do something about this. So they enslaved them. That's what happened. God promise is final. But remember, God will also allow you to go through when you walk out of his will. God will allow you to go through when you say, well, why this is happening in my life. Every time I save some money, I can't see where it goes. When you walk, and some of you think that you are not out of God's will. You are out of God's will. Simple things can cause you to get out of God's will. Amen. Simple things. Cloaking. That's the right word? Yes. When you do that, you're out of God's will. Compromising. Preach for me, minister. That's you out of God's will. The simple things can cause you get out of God's will. Those of you who are Holy Ghost filled and get children doing things in the world, and you are letting them do it and you ain't preaching against it. And then you're wondering why things are happening in your life. It's the curse. It's the curse. I ain't gonna go too far. Let me get back in this word. The angel came to this young man called Gideon. Now Gideon was a person who, to him, he is a nobody in his community. He's a farmer. He came from a poor family. evil beginning. So when the angel appeared to him, let me read what I got here. Gideon was called upon to save the people of Israel by leading them against the Midianites. The people of Israel had done what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord gave them into the hands of the Midian. See, that's what God will do to you when you walk out of his will. God will put things in your way that will stress you right out.
Amen.
That will put you crazy. I'm going to church every Sunday, and these are things that's happening to me. Why, Lord? Why? And you may say, well, I'm praying, Lord, I'm praying every day. But that one thing that you wouldn't let go of, God is holding it against you. Hey. Then the Midianite was taking everything and the Israelites produce. Everything they produce. Everything they plant. The Midianite was taken. Why? They grew more in the land where the Israelites were. They started taking everything. Because they grew so much in numbers, the Israelites ran. They started living in caves and huts in the mountains. And they started crying out, and where they gone wrong again? Because Joshua was no longer there. You see, that's our problem again. We're looking up to the leaders for too many things. You're worshiping the wrong set of people. Your job is to worship God. When you see me and apostles are not here, it doesn't mean that, oh, our leaders are not here, so man, I'm not going to church this Sunday. You're not going to church because apostle and I are not here. That's the time you should show up in the place. That's the time you should show up. So when Joshua died, everybody gone haywire. They were so used to the idol god, so they start worshiping the idol gods. They start worshiping the idol gods. You got to watch the things that you're doing in this season right here. Because God will send someone to you, and remember, who he sent to you, that's an angel right there telling you that what thus said the Lord. Right then and there. But because you may say, well, I know him. I know her. So what he or she is saying to you, you just let it go from one ear to the next ear. But was it wisdom? Yes. But you took that angel that God sent to you for granted. And that's where they went wrong. They get too familiar because they know God. They know where God brought them from. Out of Egypt. And they know generation. Because the ones who was with Moses never saw the promised land. But the young ones saw the promised land. And they know the history. Why the older ones didn't see the promised land. But yes, they gone right back into that same old stuff that their grandfather, their grandmother was doing. And God got angry. And yes, he will. God will get angry. That's why things are happening and you do not know why it's happening. Because God is angry. He's angry. The things you're doing that you think nobody knows, he knows. God knows everything. He is the creator. Yes, you may be talking to a good friend who Man, she is not going to say anything. Yes, she is. He is not going to say nothing. Yes, he will. Because he also has a good friend. She also has a best friend. It will get out. Yes, it will. It will get out. So when the Israelites realized the error of their ways, they cried out for help to the Lord. Help! Hey! They cried out for help. Isn't that sound like one of us? When problems come, then we only then know God. We only then want prayer. Every day. When the mortgage is behind, then they find in the church for prayer. Or who you want to come to the church to borrow money to pay their mortgage or the rent. That's the only time we see them. We used to have people come to this ministry who we don't know, asking for help. I can tell you like it is, like I tell them. If I can help you who I do not know, why should I help those who are throwing offering every Sunday, every revolution? Them was the ones who are supposed to help. I'm telling you the truth. And if you remember the teaching, and she says it so many times, when you make it, save it. I was taught that from a little boy. When you make it, save it. The sun ain't shining every day. I don't know if your grandparents ever tell you that. It doesn't rain every day. Ain't every day you'll make $1,000. So when you make $1,000, save it. But don't forget your 10%. Because he is an angry God when you rob him. That's how come you ain't really seeing where your money is going. Let me help you, somebody. That's why you're not seeing where your money is going. That same paycheck, you thought, I get light, water, cable. Then you take that out. Then what leaves, then you say, well, okay, I can throw the 10% on all out of that. Amen. It is your gross earning where you pay your 10%. And that is why you can't see. Seriously. That is why you can't see where your money is going. And you enjoy, imagine, you enjoying yourself, you know. Yes, you enjoy yourself, but you can't see where your money is going. You're robbing God. You're robbing him. My God. God's promise is final. A prophet was sent to deliver them as they had been rescued from Egypt. Yes, they were rescued. Moses led them out. But then Moses died. Everybody gone haywire. When Joshua died, everybody gone haywire. Hey. Ask your neighbor. Neighbor! Ask them, talk to them, wake them up. How many times you want to be rescued? Talk to them. Talk to them. How many times you want to be rescued? God's promise is final. While Gideon was harvesting wheat and hiding from the Midianites, an angel spoke to him and addressed him as a mighty man of courage. Now listen to that now. The angel appeared to him and spoke to him and addressed him as a mighty man of courage. And I know Gideon was looking, you gotta be crazy. You talking to me? And I know he looked around, a mighty man of me, a poor man. The angel told Gideon that God is sending him to save the Israelite from the hands of the Midian. He looked around, you talking to me? Gideon doubted his ability to do so. My God. If you know the voice of God and God is speaking to you, you're going to doubt the one who woke you up. You're going to doubt the one who gave you that fine job. Are you going to doubt the voice that's spoken to you? Gideon doubted his ability to do so. God, I can't do it. I'm a poor man. I'm a farmer. I'm not a leader. But you are telling God who called you that you are not a leader? Are you telling that to him? And every gift that you have that he give it to you. Every gift you have, God give it to you.
Yes, you're right.
And all God is saying, when you come into his house, don't just be a bench warmer. Work. Work. While you are here. Every one of us have a gift that he blessed us with. Are you using the gift? Are you using the gift? Gideon doubted his ability.
My God.
Then he is happy that God will be with him. Now when you know that God will be with you on a mission, you will do anything. Because you are confident that God is with you. So the first thing he was commanded to do was destroying the altar of Baal.
My God.
He destroyed the altar of Baal. If there is any altar of Baal in your home, you got to destroy it. You got to root it out. You got to speak against it. If you know that something is hindering you, get rid of it, whatever it is. It could be somebody coming to your life that is negative. And how you would know? They are telling you the things that you should do that you are not doing. Can you imagine being a part of the ministry? I'm not talking about this house. This is the only house I can talk about. And somebody is telling you something negative about someone in here who is a family. And you are accepting. Who we are in here? We are a family. And someone is talking about your brother, your sister, to you. And you're going to accept it. That's a Baal in your life. And you got to break it down. That is a Baal in your life. The Israelites have constructed And so during the night, Gideon and 10 of his men took down the altar of Baal. Listen to this. Making the town people very angry. And these are the same people who know who God is. This was the God who brought them out of the land of Egypt. This was the God who carried them through the Red Sea from the hands of Pharaoh. They're the same people. But you got to know the people in here that you got to defend. This is a territory that you have to defend. You can't let no one talk about the ministry that you go to. This is your ministry. You represent the invaders for Christ. And if you don't represent the invaders for Christ, then you are in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. You are in the wrong place. You need to ask God, God, how I get here? That's what you need to ask God. Because everything that we say in here, and every church has its own rules and regulations. That means whatever we say in here, you agree to. That's why you're here. Ain't no one put a gun to your head and say, look here, we going to the base of Christ, and if you don't go, I'm going to shoot you. Who have a gun to their head? Hold their hands up. Nobody. Jesus. The people were very angry and asking for the death of the altar destroyer. Whoever destroyed this altar, we're going to kill him. Then someone says, it only could be Gideon. Let's go to his house. And God bless Joash. His father was a no-nonsense man. The father of Joash tell them, if Baal really is God, then let Baal kill Joash. Gideon, leave Baal and Gideon. Let your God do. If your God is a God, then let him kill Gideon. You shouldn't have no blood on your hands for an altar. If your God is God, then let your God kill him. And I'm going to say to you again, if you have a Baal in your house or in your life, that is going to send you to hell. Because there is a hell. And as we say, there is a heaven. There is. And I said last Sunday, eternity is longer. That's what eternity is. Eternity has no end. And you want to go to hell for eternity because of that Baal in your life. So Joash said, if Baal really is God, then he will kill Gideon. Let him kill Gideon.
My God.
I'm going to say to you, do not let your Baal destroy you. God promise is final.
Thank you, Lord.
So Gideon said to God, if you really want me to save the children of Israel by my hands, as you have said, Gideon want a sign from God. Look, I shall put a fleece of wool on the threshing floor. If there is dew on the fleece only, if there is dew on the fleece only, my God, and it is dry on the ground, then I shall know that you will save Israel by my hands, as you have said. As you have said, God promise is final. Yeah. And it was so when he rose early the next morning and squeezed the fleece together, he wrung the dew out of the fleece, a barrel of water. It could have full a whole barrel. That's how much water was in the fleece. But there are times when you know what God is doing in your life, and that same one you get so close to you who ain't giving you the right revelation. That friend who you're so close to are not giving you the right revelation. You lose faith. Are you sure? God, are you sure? Then Gideon says, and I'm in Judges chapter 6 down to 39. To God, do not be angry with me. Please do not be angry with me. But let me speak just once more. Let me test. He wanted another test. Gideon wanted another test. I pray just once more with the fleece. Let it now be dry only on the fleece. My God. Don't be a doubter, my God. You got to believe in the God who calls you. If he calls you, you got to believe in the God who calls you. Say, do not be angry with me, but let me speak just once more. Let me test. I pray just once more with the fleece. Let it now be only dry on the fleece. But on all the ground, let there be dew. Now the fleece gotta be dry, and all the ground got to be wet. Let me see how close I can get this. For those of you who have cars, you ever wake up in the morning and see your car dry, even if you got to dry it off. And some morning you wake up again and you got to wipe down that car just to get out of the yard. That is the hands of God. That is the hands of God. God is doing something in your life, and because that is so small, you don't believe it is God. Man, I suppose to be a blessing to the man or woman of God. Man, this $100, you know what $100 could do for me? This $100 could take me a lot of places. Do a lot of things for me. Nails, hairdo. And why am I going there? We men really don't have that much to do. I pay $50 for a haircut. I'm not picking on your ladies, forgive me. And I'm talking to those up there, you all men of God out there who don't believe in women pastors. You better wake up in the season. Amen. Wake up in the season and look around in the churches and see who's there. Look around in your churches. The women are outnumbering the men 2-1. They are the ones who keeping your church door open. The same women who you don't want grace your pulpit. I only just wanted to put that in there because we still have those negative people out there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are the women who evangelize it today. That's who was doing it. Seeking refuge. Seeking reassurance from the Lord. Gideon requests proof of God. Promised to save Israel using the fleece. Encouraged. He was encouraged because the fleece was the same way he asked God for. He was encouraged and built him up. Go and save my people. You will not die. Go and save them. I'm sending you. You can't die. Because I am God. And I got your back. I'm sending you. He was encouraged by the act of God. Gideon and his men then traveled near the camp of the Midian. And prepare for battle. It is clear that God wants the Israelites to be realize his divine power. Telling Gideon to lessen his army. Gideon had too much people. 10,000 was too much. See it? If Gideon to carry all those people with him, it wouldn't have been an ark of God. God wanted the people to understand, look here, if I send you, I will deliver you. And let me help you. When I want a certain thing, the next one don't want it. I would like a house full of people in the church. Apostle may say, that is good. Can you imagine the amount of minds in there? The amount of attitudes in there? That's a good word, the personalities. That I gotta deal with on a daily basis. Because rest assured, they don't come at me, they come at her. Why am I saying this? We are not children. If God called you, you know that God called you. Then do what he called you to do. If you are working, and I want to just patch this in again. We have so many people who was not working in this ministry. They were dedicated. You can get them out of church. Whenever the church door opened, they were in here, first row. And the moment they find a job, bushcraft, my God. When I was looking around and meditating on the amount of people passed through this house, in the 16 years we were open, it was a whole church. You don't believe me. We have over 60 people who are dedicated to this ministry pass through. And if they come back, it wouldn't be no more chairs in here. Right now, raise your hand with me. I bind a spirit of pride, arrogance, right now in the name of Jesus. Say it with me. I bind the spirit of arrogance, pride, right now in the name of Jesus. I bind the spirit of arrogance and pride, right now in the name of Jesus. That's what get them 60 plus out of here right now. Pride. They want to come back. Pride. Pride got them out. Hey. Gideon and his army traveled near the camp, the Midianites, and prepare for battle. It is clear that God wants the Israelite to realize his divine power, telling Gideon to lessen his army from 1,000 just to 300 to defeat the Midianites also. Then Gideon overheard from a dream of one of the Midianites that it is this time, listen to this now, it is this time to inquire the Midianites and save the Israelites from the oppression. What they were saying, there was a dream that him and his people was listened to, that the Midianites were talking. Now look here, we only fighting right so. Now look here, we can't win this battle. God is with them. We can't win this battle. But we gotta still stand. They give up before even the fight got started. That's why you gotta work, you gotta watch what you speak in this hour, in this season. Speak life. Speak life over every situation that you go through. Speak life over that situation. Yes, it may not go on the way you want it on your job or in your home. Speak life. No matter how much that kid gets on your nerve, speak life. Because that child is a part of you. And if you don't speak life into that child, then who's supposed to speak life into that child? And when you see that child going rogue, as the young people say, rogue, and I said haywire. When that child acting up, yes, when that child go contrary, you're wondering why. God, why? Speak life over your children. I don't care how much my boys go contrary. The only thing I don't do to them is kiss them on the lip. That's the only thing I don't do to them. I hug and kiss my kids. And I got two right here right now. I just hug them, kiss them. And I don't care if they're shy about it. I want them to be shy. Because you know what they can never say? My father didn't hug and kiss me. They can never say that. Because I want them to be somebody. Oh, I gotta hug and kiss them. And in front of their wife too. I gotta hug and kiss them. They are part of me. And I want them to be somebody. God's promise is final. Hey, Gideon commanded his 300 men to surround the Midian camp, making it seem like the Midianites were greatly outnumbered. Then Gideon blew the trumpet on every side and shout for the Lord and for Gideon. That's what to shout. For the Lord and for Gideon. For the Lord and for Gideon. When the Midianites heard the trumpet and saw the torch surrounding their camp, they cried out and fled. That trumpet sound confused them. When they cried out, that confused them. So they start fighting against one another. When you see the man or woman of God say to you, give God a praise, is to confuse the enemy. When you see say, speak in other tongues, it's to confuse the enemy. Jesus is to confuse the enemy. When the Midianites heard the trumpet and saw the torch surrounding them, they cried out and fled. A triumphant victory for Gideon and the Israelites. God's promise is final. Would you please stand? Would you please stand? And I want all of you to understand, God gave you the ability to stand. I want you to know that. God has given you the ability to stand. We get some people cannot stand. God gave you the ability to stand. God is in this house. Hey! And I'm saying to some of you right now, if this word has been any way touch your heart, and if you do not know the Lord Jesus Christ, I invite you right now at this altar. You get those who are in the hospital but like to be here. Those who are in the old folks' home would like to be here. And especially those who are not afflicted with the old timers that we call dementia. God is allowing us to come into his house. Yes, you may say that I'm not ready. But if I knew over 30 years ago what this walk with God would have been like, I would have been there a long time. No matter how the enemy fight me, no matter how the enemy fight me, I promise God, you place me here in this ministry. If my wife failed, I failed. And I am not a failure. It's still one. It's still one.